good position, but you can see 369. He wanted to go into melee form. That's where you get that extra little bit of AD, extra little bit of power, and now he wanted to trade. I don't think he was expecting this. We talked about them being bodied and, you know, setting themselves up for success, but TheShy is just getting absolutely rinsed right now. He's nowhere near this, and that means SOFM has to now come up to try and deal with this, but 369, you may have gone too far forward, my friend. You have to try and get yourself out of here. It's now a 2v1 situation. This game is off to a banging start right now. 369 will have flash, but he'll get rooted up, taken down, and then we've seen it once, we've seen it a million times. First blood to TheShy.
And you know, you'd love to have...
It's just going to be such an interesting setup right now for the side of JDG. You've got Kanavi roaming up. Oh, he's right behind enemy lines. Angel does not know he's here. It was perfectly in the middle. So let's try and keep him away. They will land the pillar. They will get the stun down and the flash away. Angel in a lot of trouble. The flash forward, one more auto attack will do it. And that's going to be Kanavi picking up a kill. This is blood everywhere right now. JDG and Weibo are not pulling any punches. Now we got to see Kanavi just invading again. He has an entire topside jungle to take, and now with SOFM here, 369 is going to be trying to play a little bit of a baiting game right now because he has his mid laner and his jungler here. They're going to pop down the pillar. There is a flash here available to Sion. He gets over the wall, but he's underneath the tower all alone. I don't think they want to go for the dive just yet. JDG are not letting this one go by like any kind of stretch of the imagination. Flash in with the Ruin Prison. Kanavi, though, he hasn't got the pillar just yet, and he's not going to be able to get on time. But that being said, to the skies goes 369. Oh, this is what is happening. JDG are just saying, no, we're playing skirmishing all the time. No one is getting any rest.
This is big LPL energy, I'm going to be real, right? There's sheer aggression coming out. We're getting more.
We're getting a lot more. There's a hook. There's On going down. You will get the bailout, but only for a little bit of time. It's more of a phone call.
The more gold you get into Hope, the more favorable I feel you're going to be. And another great hook coming out.
Oh my god, he goes a bit too far forward though, missing underneath the tower. They're gonna have the ignite down, and On will finish off that kill. I like the idea, but he just wasn't quite able to get the full CC train down, and just a little bit too close to the tower. So ends up being a trade back, but they did have to burn every single summoner on the side of Weibo.
It's just gonna be able to auto you a lot when you can't auto her back, and there's no one really who has that long range on the side of Weibo, and Jason Jinx will be big thorns on your side. You can see they're leaning here, trying to look for TheShy.
But look at Angel. He's trying to see if he can make this one work. He flashes forward. That's real TheShy energy as he gets his ult to get knock up on 2. They will take him down, but now into the zombie form, you can do a little bit of damage. Yagao trying to jump onto Angel as Angel gets himself away, and SOFM finally joins the fight. Yagao now caught between a rock and a hard place. They will get 369 out, but Yagao probably not going to be as lucky. That's a 2-for-1 trade in favor of Weibo, and SOFM picks up both kills. The board, as we can see now, Realm Morph going to be coming in as SOFM without his Heartbreaker, without his flash, and without anywhere to go. He's going to find himself in a lot of pain as Kanavi finds himself his 3rd kill.
Right with the trundle is... Oh, On, you're so dead.
Yeah. He does have the hostile takeover. Just going to pop it out there for a second, but it is only to delay the inevitable as TheShy now finding 369 with Angel. Angel with the phase rush is kind of being a little bit more aggressive.
TheShy, you know, there's not really good engage from Renata. Her ult is so slow moving.
Yeah, it is very much something you want to have people running you into as Hope ticks down and dies. That's not what you want to be seeing. They are trading it off, though, on the bot side is missing. He's going to be missing his health bar. He's going to die to SOFM, so that's going to be another kill. That's 2 kills for a turret being traded here by Weibo, and little by little, bit by bit, we are seeing JDG just not being able to keep this breakneck speed, and
they're actually just trying to force this.
There's a ward in the back of the pit, and JDG are in the area. You have the teleport on 369, but let's see what JDG can do. Weibo looking like they're going to try and fully commit to this one. 6,000 HP on the Baron, and they're still going for it. They've got a tank Sion who's going to be taking literally no damage. They're kind of trying to keep everybody away. They go in. Kanavi going to try steal it. It's stolen by 369, and now Weibo are stuck in the pit, but JDG want nothing to do with it. They get themselves out. They lose nothing, and that is just straight up a flip coming out from Weibo. You didn't need to go for that. Fight for JDG. They are still looking a little bit on the back foot as we can now see Kanavi going to try and find SOFM, and they're going to go for a little bit of tussle, but Kanavi, you're by yourself, buddy. Your team is not with you, and they're going to flash forward and they get the onslaught straight on top of them, and Kanavi, what was that?
I don't know, right?
Thanks.
You know, I thought about it for a second, and Yagao, you're now also caught out
Angel, that was so big brain. He puts the ball right on the middle of the realm warp, so no matter where he goes, as long as he hits the shockwave, he's going to get caught by it. Yagao will clear out the minions and will get himself killed up best, as you say, for the side.
And horrific at worst. Game ending at worst, honestly.
Yeah. Well, look, it is JDG who have themselves the priority at the moment, but they are being chased away. Yagao back on the flank, trying to see if he can go for the exact same play. And a deja vu, we have been to this place before. We are seeing what exactly happened in that last fight around this dragon pit. It was secured by JDG's AD carry. They will land a hook there on the Scion. He's getting chunked out pretty damn significantly. He'll have to flash away. There's the hostile takeover, but he lands on the one as missing goes golden. And now you've lost your tank. There's some massive damage. My God. That can't be allowed. SOFM has to use the Heartbreaker over the wall, and JDG find everything. They get 2 kills onto their Jinx as Angel runs away. There's 3 kills at Dragon's Soul, and JDG right back in this game.
Yeah, 5,000 gold lead now for JDG. Huge team fight for them. I think that's a critical thing, right? TheShy just doesn't feel tanky when there's a Serpent's Fang to reduce your shield, when there's the Trundle to steal resistances and health. They managed to get the Dragon and the team fight with big shockwave from Angel, but it's not enough. They're just going to end the game.
Yeah, you can't do anything. You don't have the numbers, and blink and you'll miss it. JDG, breakneck speed. It felt like all game, despite it being a 30-minute series. And this is going to be JDG taking game 1 of this best of 3.
And again, Yagao's moving.
I mean, they're going for it. There's not a lot of mana here for TheShy, and he's got to be very careful. They will tank up the tower, get the stun down, land the Q. They're just trying to get the last bit of mana out of him as they go straight for him, and he's going to be taken down just about. One more auto attack does secure it, and 369 flashes himself over the wall. Now Yagao might have to be using his own summoner, flashes from the charm, and that's going to be a successful dive here from JDG. They do not let Weibo have a rest off.
Yeah, played it really well, right? But, oh, Yagao in trouble.
You gotta cleanse, though. He had that in the back pocket because of the spell book. SOFM tries to get him on top of him with the Heartbreaker, but he's not quite able to get himself away. Yagao, oh, Angel, one more Q, but he gets Rune Prison down, lands it just at the last second. It's still a 2-for-1 trade up here for the side of Weibo as SOFM gets himself a nice reset and almost stops the counter kill.
And that's exactly what we need from this Ahri, from this Viego, right? They get the initial kill because they're the ones who start the play. And then as a result, oh, Weibo looking for the bot lane play.
I mean, you can go for missing here. He does have the grey health, but that means his real health bar is going to be there. He flashes out as this is going to be Hope trying to go for something. They get the flash away, and that's going to be enough for them to try and maybe keep him alive. And honestly, Hope's got himself some decent damage here. One more auto attack on the Hunt Bomb, and they've turned it around. 2v2, 2 kills for Hope.
Huge overstep. They didn't opt to ban the Tom. Oh, I'm going to hold that thought.
Well, you're going to hold that thought, but TheShy's not going to hold any more of a health bar. He is going to die. That is Kanavi picking up that kill.
I feel like there wasn't even much point past that.
No, go back. You know what? We'll reset, continue your point.
Yeah, so they banned the Leon and the Alistair, being concerned about these engage tools. But the thing is, right, I was thinking Tom Kench and Thresh were potentially bigger problems. The Tom is going to be such a thorn in their side when it comes to these late game scenarios because in my mind, the way Weibo win a fight is they kill the Jinx. It's like she has to die or you're just going to get decimated.
Weibo, 369 though, he walked over a ward. They know exactly where he is and they're collapsing on top of him. Decimating smash goes all on top of him, but they're going to try and realm warp him in there. It's going to be a slicing Nelson. The rest of the squad comes in and TheShy will fall. This is starting to feel like a rinse and repeat now for the side of JDG. They do not leave a man hanging as the rest of Weibo just cannot come in. They cannot continue the fight. Armor and resistances so that Hope can do Hope's job. Hope can get himself into these positions as On aggressively going forward is going to drop down his ultimate. They will get the Devour out of the Tam Kench, but look at On. He's dead. He hasn't got the tanky stats. He went Glacial Augment, not Aftershock, and now TheShy, he walks in. He's got to walk out. Huanfang gets himself a nice grab at him. They will land the charm on the 369. SOFM has not even begun to be a part of this tight team fight, and TheShy has to walk away. That's going to be mid lane turret. That's going to be Dragon Soul point. JDG are just owning this map.
Yeah, and I feel like that fight was perfect illustration.
More and more items being
now.
Yeah, I was just about to say more and more items. That's an infinity edge for the side of Hope, and Hope's very quickly losing itself on the side of Weibo, but they might find a little bit of engage and they will catch somebody out. Good pick here for 369. Exactly what you said you wanted to see them do, but now the rest of JDG are here. We talked about this. There's going to be the kick into the rocket, and there's Hope getting resets. 2 kills for 1. You'll take that deal any day of the week.
And once again, it's Weibo looking for a play where they have numbers advantage and very quickly getting collapsed on, and he gets turned around. And
G looking like a little bit of a dark horse now coming into this last few series, as we can see the Devour coming out, stops any kind of overextension. And thank you very much. 6-0-1 now for Hope. He hasn't even gone back for himself to get that dragon, and they just get themselves all the way to the mid lane. Yagao on Rise needs to be banned away. You can't let this through anymore.
It's so frustrating to deal with, right? The rotation's really strong. They pick up another tier 2 mid. On the back of that, gold lead has gone from 6,000, when I was just talking about before, to 8. Maybe we're looking again.
They're going to go for it. 369 with the slicing. Maelstrom is just going to wreck it. Huanfeng is dead. Double kill. Maybe even a triple. Nope. 369 takes that one away. They will land the charm onto Yagao. On flashes away and has to use the dredge line defensively. While that's been happening, 369's been pushing in the mid lane. Bot lane will be broken. The inhibitor not long for this world. And the rest of Weibo are just going to get rinsed, destroyed, decimated by the side of JDG, who are on the rise. JDG, who are looking like the 2020 JDG back-to-back finalists. The team that is just doing so much right now are coming into the playoffs with massive momentum. They will guarantee themselves at least a top 3 finish, if not a top 2, and they will go into the playoffs on the highest of forms. They know how good they are. They know how good they can be, and they are a dark horse for the playoffs.
Absolutely crushed.